northern India.
Hi, Nelly.
Hi.
Let's begin, or we have already begun, but I just started the live stream, and let's start. Open conversation for 1 hour. The schedule for today, Saturdays, I see that my kids class was on the schedule, which makes sense, but I did not teach my kids class. I need to officially cancel the kids class, which I have not done. Our open conversation class, then Nelly's open conversation class, then Nelly's role play class, and Muhammad Usama's WhatsApp class. So let's begin this conversation. What would you like to talk about? Or would you like me to talk and for you to just listen? I was beginning to do that. I was asking Munmi about politics in India.
I have a news. I will leave in 10 minutes. I have a party to attend Saturday. I mean, it's my birthday party. We are jointly we are celebrating with one of my friends. So I
Sounds fun. Sounds
yes.
fun.
Yes,
Thanks for letting us know.
Extended birthday party. It's going on.
Great. Have fun. Is it at your house or somewhere else?
No, yeah, somewhere else. It's nearby. Yeah.
I had a plan to talk about teachers teaching in the group. And that I like the open conversation classes as a fundament to build on other classes in the school.
Yeah.
And I see lots of challenges for teachers who teach an open conversation class. And I wonder if I would like to do more of a supporting teachers supporting each other with those challenges. I would like to have more of that. Anyone else?
When you say that, what comes to mind is one of Rama's classes, where Rama was presenting the topic of I can't, maybe one of you remembers better than me, but it was something like challenges that men face. I think that was the topic. And during that class, somebody said, well, I have a different opinion. And it was blocked. Rama did not allow somebody to talk about something else. And that always struck me because I thought it was such an interesting class. But as soon as the person had a different opinion and that it was filtered out, I thought, for me, it created a problem in that class, a kind of an irreconcilable problem. Right, nothing personal against Rama. I would say that to any teacher who did a class like that, a class where the teacher says something, this is what it is, and a student is not allowed to disagree with the teacher. That's a pretty frightening class, in my opinion. And I would say that it is part of the reason why I'm skeptical about just inviting teachers to teach anything. Working to bring in teachers where that might be the atmosphere of the class.
So you think something really important is that students can disagree with the teachers in words during a class.
Yeah.
And even if it's a great class where people learn a lot and interesting topics are spoken about, if this happens and the teacher doesn't perceive it as a problem, that's a problem for the school to host such teachers.
I think so, because as the head teacher, it wasn't just that I saw a problem in the classroom, but there was a total gap of connection between me in my role as head teacher and the teacher. So there was no room for us to have a conversation. Anytime I initiated a conversation with that teacher, they said, I'm not interested in talking to you. And then to see their classroom be a place where that disagreement was totally filtered out, I thought, that's not, I don't want to have teachers, I don't want to support teachers like that. That's not the kind of teaching or education that I want to support in any way. So why am I? Because it was like I was, in a way, hosting that kind of teaching. And I thought, I worked, right, Rama taught many classes. And I'm grateful for her teaching classes. I don't think it was an intentional act of sabotage of the school in any way. But I think the bigger problem was the lack of dialogue between the head teacher and the teacher. And the symptom was a class like that. And so I would like to work with, as a head teacher, I would like to find ways to work with teachers more closely and have clearer guidelines for what kind of classes we offer, and some agreement between the head teacher and the teachers, and not such an open, okay, just do whatever you want in your classroom. Because I can imagine other things. Bye, Moonmi.
Bye.
can imagine other things a teacher might do that I would want to would be against, but would want to find a way to work with. Hi, Marcos Duran, welcome.
Hello, teacher James. Thanks.
Hey.
Is this your first time here?
No. I remember it's my third time here.
Okay.
Yeah. After a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm from Peru.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So we're doing an open conversation. I do an open conversation class every day. I've been doing it for about 6 months or maybe a little longer, but Monday will be the last day. So moving to end. And we have this time now to talk about that or anything else you want.
Yes, I know in your WhatsApp, yeah, you told us about the Monday is going to be the last day. Yes, I know. It's okay. I get it. I understand. Yeah, but thanks for your, I want to say thanks for your time, teacher James. I appreciate your time because you share, right? You share your learning, you share your experience. Yes, thanks so much. Instead of say thanks a million, James. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Maybe but in my case, I am an English teacher. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Maybe when I am in your country, in United States, maybe we can talk. In which part do you live, James, in United States?
I'm in New York.
New York.
Yes.
Okay.
I think there's a better chance of us talking again if you participate in the group. You can still the group is not ending, and we have a Discord server. Discord is an application, kind of like a messenger application, and we'll continue to talk there. If you wanted to continue to be in the group and talk with me, and I may teach again. I may teach a weekly class, or I may teach a daily class again sometime in the future. And you can find out about that if you stay in touch with WhatsApp. The WhatsApp, you said you got the announcement in our WhatsApp group, and that'll also probably be a way to find out about classes. Probably, I mean, if you come to Central New York, we could meet in person too, if that's your plan, but seems unlikely. I don't know what your plans are.
Maybe my plans is to know your country, yeah, to know your different place. Maybe to have a conversation for example, with a friend. Yeah, for example, I have a friend. She lives in United States. I have a student. He lives in United States. Yeah, maybe. My plan to know different people, right? For example, you, James.
Yeah.
If you want, if you have time, I don't know.
It's not an issue of time. I've got all the time. The United States is a big place.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. We have different, say, for example, North Carolina Norte, right? But more California. Yeah, we have different places to visit over there in your country. Yes. Okay, teacher. I'm terrific. I am terrific.
Great. Glad to hear from you. Glad to meet you and glad to hear from you. I just want to say hi to people coming in. Aisha, Fatima, Siamak, hello. Marshall, Aso, Rosa
Hello.
Salam Ali, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. James.
Hi.
Hi, friends.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. James.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Hi there.
Marshall.
Yes. James.
Hello.
How are you?
I have something to tell you. It's so funny. So I had some friends over for dinner at my house last night, and I was telling them a little bit about this, our classes. And one of them said, I was telling them a story about Marshall, and I said, some people like to come on into the class without their camera on. And my friend, who is a teacher but doesn't, not exactly in this context, said, oh, if they don't want to put their camera on, they can show up with like a digital image, like a cat or a video of a person. And I said, no, they've already thought of that. We don't do that.
Thank you for letting me know this. Okay. But I would like it doing that. Yeah.
I bet you would. What would you like about that? What is it about that you like, presenting an avatar of yourself, a cat or a video or something that's not you? What do you like about that?
I would like to put something motivational that would inspire all the people in the community to be a better version of themselves. I mean, but not the thing that I showed you the day before. And yeah, I think it's a good idea.
So interesting, a better version of themselves.
Yes, what I mean by this is we always, as humans, we every day learn, and as for me, that the day we stop learning is the day we start dying. So every day we get better, just like our phone, computer, we upgrade every day. This is what I meant.
So the avatar, in what ways is the avatar better than our current self?
I don't know. It's a big question to figure out.
Okay. I don't want to put you on the spot, Marshall.
Okay.
I see you came in twice again.
Yes. Here is. I was on the move when you sent the link. I just wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, and then.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I'm talking. That's why I cannot leave one of them. Okay, I'm going to leave.
I have been accused sometimes of hosting like a therapy group, not an English class. But the thing that is good, I think, about being an English teacher and not being a therapist is that I can bring in topics that I want to talk about, any topic I want. I really don't think a therapist can do that. You know, you can't go to a therapist and have the therapist say, actually, I'm going to decide what we talk about today. That would be very strange. But I really feel like I do have the freedom to do that in my class. And I don't always do that, but I like that freedom. I really think that that's a nice freedom. And so I'm going to do that. I am, I was listening to my favorite weekly podcast. It's a news show. And they're discussing the Elon Musk purchase of Twitter and how he keeps running into these barriers. And I find it to be such an interesting topic because there's this man, Elon Musk, who I don't have necessarily much love or interest in, but he's very rich, and it's interesting to see how even rich people are silenced or blocked if they have the wrong opinions, if they think in the wrong way. And so it's been, he's been a target of a lot of criticism because he wants to buy Twitter. And it's the topic of censorship, because there's a lot of censorship on Twitter. People get thrown off Twitter if they have the wrong opinions. And so I find that very interesting for this man. He's kind of like a Batman figure. And it's kind of a social reference that may not mean anything to people, but kind of like a superhero character with, more money than anybody in the world, coming and saying, oh, let me do this. And they say, no, actually, that's not going to work. Your money is not good enough to do this deal, to buy our platform. And so I don't know how much that means to anybody here, if that means anything, if it makes sense to anybody, but that's the topic that's on my mind. This question of, is there enough money to uncancel somebody, or is the movement to silence certain voices, silence certain opinions, greater than even the greatest kind of capitalist money making individuals can muster?
So, Mr. Green, can I say something? First of all,
no, you cannot say anything. Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
First of all, what?
First of all, I want to summarize you. You said you were listening to your favorite news show this week, and it was about Elon Musk and the deal of Twitter, and they were discussing. And you said that even the people, they have lots of money, they can be sometimes blocked when they hold wrong ideas about an issue. Am I right?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I just want to say something about Twitter and this deal that right now, which is going on. Twitter was a fun place sometimes when Donald Trump was the president of the US, and he used to tweet everything on Twitter, and lots of people, they especially the journalists, they went there, and Twitter was kind of a source for journalists that time, especially the news relating to the US government. And after blocking Donald Trump on Twitter, and I think it was something terrible, because the Twitter allowed the Taliban in Afghanistan, they ruled, and the Taliban, which are known as terrorists, the Twitter allowed them to be on Twitter, tweet everything there. Even they freeze these suicide bombers, but the Twitter did not allow Donald Trump to be on Twitter. I think it is something terrible. And Elon Musk decided to to buy Twitter, and right now we are seeing that it's a chaos. This deal is a chaos somehow. But I think it would be a good place. And I see some certain lefties on Twitter that they're controlling Twitter somehow, and they're using Twitter in their own benefit. And I think if Elon Musk buy the Twitter and take the control of the Twitter, Elon Musk just announced certain things that one of them was that porn will not be allowed to be on Twitter, and some other certain things that I can remember exactly. But it is something that these lefties see the things that they are ruining actually. If they lose a Twitter, they will lose somehow the platform that they are propagating somehow. And I saw some of the journalists, they even tweeted that it will be catastrophic for freedom of speech. But I think it was already catastrophic. When you kicked out Donald Trump of Twitter, it was catastrophic for freedom of expression. Not right now. And I think it will be a good deal if Musk buy the Twitter. That's my idea about it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyone else?
Hi, Amira. Hi, Ramesh. Noemi. Islam.
Hi.
Amira and Noemi and others, I don't know if you heard, I said last 2 days, you're welcome to participate with your cameras off. I'm kind of still thinking through my policy about this. So for now, you're welcome to participate with your cameras off.
Oh, really?
Yes. For now, that may change, but for now, yes.
Okay. Thank you. This is Aisha speaking. First of all, I would like to summarize what Siama talked. He said about the Elon Musk want to take over the business of under the Twitter, more or less about that. And he want to buy the Twitter, and something that really surprising, because actually he is already a billionaire, and he want to take over all this business that give much profitable. Okay, that's all that I get. Did I get you, Siama?
Partially, yes. But there was something else that I discussed, like freedom of speech, as the Twitter kicked out Donald Trump, and they're allowing Taliban to use Twitter, something like that, these issues. Anyways, you can continue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's the figure of Elon Musk is really I think it's really amazing, because the other part, he get a very good living, and he is a kind of a billionaire. But the other side, I heard that it is a personal issues that his son is become a guy, and it's really makes I think he is a father of his son.
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that, Aisha. His son what? His son became engaged to a guy?
Yeah, he's a guy.
His son is a guy.
Yeah, guy.
A man. His son is a man.
Yeah, his son is like a homosexual.
Okay.
Okay, so a gay.
Sorry. game.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it's really let's make the elements shock, because it's normal things that how the father feel that something, and he on behalf of the freedom of speech, freedom of doing something in America is a kind of the, you know, freedom is a kind of something that have to be appreciated, and including how people want to be, and there is no any kind of interference or of the parents to make any kind of decision what you have to be and what you want to be. And I think that it is like something that money can buy any happiness, because money or wealth cannot make something that we want. We can do everything through money, but money cannot buy something that we truly want to get in our living. It means that money is not everything, because we can see that everything that we own, it is not guaranteed to bring happiness. So it's really make me realize that happiness is not only what we earn through the money that we earn, but how we can be grateful and for everything that we own, everything that we have, and also we just make our own happiness through how we can communicate with people that we love, with people that we can share, because the value of the life is not only what we have.
Aisha, may I interrupt you?
Yes.
So your can I give you some feedback?
Yes.
You have a way of talking which is a little bit like a run-on sentence. Like I heard 3 or 4 times you say because, and I just want you to know it's a little hard for me to follow you. And I think you might benefit from speaking for a shorter period of time, pausing, and then coming back in again, instead of going on for too long in one go. I think there's 2 things that might be helpful. One would be to pause while you're talking, even if you don't say anyone else. And another might be to say anyone else and see what people are getting from what you've said. See if what you're saying is getting across or not. Would you like to try that?
Okay, anyone else?
Now, there was one thing that you said, Aisha, that was clear, which is that you don't think that money is the answer to all happiness. Was that the main idea?
Yeah. Yes. Anyone else?
There is also some interference. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a radio or something coming from you, Aisha. Not too big of a disturbance, but I just want to say so.
Yeah, sorry. Because my niece is beside me.
I have one more piece of feedback for you, Aisha. Are you open to it?
Yeah, sure.
when you talk, you're up in your head. And I know that because when you're talking, you're looking like this. You're saying, this and that and the other, and you're looking up at the ceiling. And I would, if you can notice when you're doing that and see if you can bring yourself into relationship with the people you're talking to, you might find it easier to connect with them as well.
Okay. Because it is perhaps my bad, my weakness, because when I try to speak with two eyes, with something that I want to say, and I have to look at the people that I want to talk with, and sometimes it's make what I say is getting speechless.
You forget what you want to say. I know.
Yeah.
That's the point, actually. It's not to forget what you want to say, but it's a totally different experience. And I am very much guilty of that. When I talk to people, I have a very bad habit of looking away and going up into my head. And it can really be an obstacle to connecting with people. So that's why I wanted to point it out.
Okay. So I know it's just not good, but that's my bad habit, perhaps.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You just might notice it. See, next time you talk, see if you can notice, oh, right, because when we go up into our head, what happens is we actually lose connection with ourselves. We have two channels in us, the feeling and the thinking. And what I'm encouraging us to do is to see if we can be connected to both at the same time, our thinking and our feeling. If we lose connection with the feeling and just go into our thinking, it's easier to lose connection with people. So if we can become aware, oh, I'm feeling something while I'm thinking this, it's easier to attune to people. It's easier to speak in a way that is connecting and not just a string of meaningless words or half meaningless words. Not to say that your words are meaningless, but we do lose, our words lose meaning when we lose connection with ourselves, and people can feel it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. You are leading the way for all of us to become aware of how we feel when we talk, and if we're aware of how we feel when we're talking.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you.
Okay, I have a question, one more concerning the learning activity that you make for the next, because you announced to us that you will have a break for a while. I don't know when you will start again. And I really appreciate that. And it is your right to decide something that you want to do. But is that only just one application for a learning activity that you can be active, for example, or we can make any interactions only in the Discord, or is it a suite? Is it also available for others application like a WhatsApp or any groups in WhatsApp, or just only in Discord?
Not sure I understand what you're asking. I do hear that you'd like to know what my plans are, and I don't have a scheduled plan about my English offerings in this group. I'm taking a break from offering English activities. That's my plan. And that's the extent of it. It's not a detailed plan. The group, however, is more than just me. So there are some platforms where the group exists: WhatsApp, Discord, Facebook, Telegram. Now, how we use that, how the group uses that, I think will be a plan or a piece of work for the whole group and especially the board of directors to decide.
Okay.
I think what you're saying boils down to just you'd like to stay active and you'd like to know how you can stay active. Is that right?
Yeah, but sometimes the groups that especially because I much prefer using WhatsApp rather than others applications. So, but when because some of the group that you make is like every class like advanced or intermediate is there is no activity at all, and then
Yeah.
also when the mixed levels sometimes you just only admin that you allowed to for just you keep it for any kind of what is call it just only admin can allow for the for speaking. And so of course all these members just only see, okay, this activity is you stop for a while for some groups, and then because but I don't know about in Discord because I rarely join in the Discord and also in the Telegrams.
Aisha, slow down, because see you're saying a lot of things and I want to respond to some of it before I forget. Otherwise, I won't be able to respond. Is that okay? And then
Yes.
if you have more, say it after. So it's true. I have a WhatsApp mixed level group that's closed now, except when there's a teacher there with a scheduled class, Mohammed Usama, for 1 hour a week. It was an open space where people could talk at any time, but it's not right now. Now, I don't know what you think about that. I don't know if you're saying that you don't like that or you do like that. That's one thing. The other thing is you had, you're saying that there's like my activities, my classes don't have any activity. And I just wanted to say that's part of the reason for taking a break is that I realize that it's really hard to come up with activities when I'm teaching so often every day. So that by taking a break and lessening the amount that I'm teaching, it's easier for me to create classes where there are more specific activities or variety of activities. And that's what I'd like to do or experiment with.
Okay. Okay. I understand.
Say anyone else?
Anyone else?
Hello, Asaldri. I just wanted to ask you about the topic of today topic that you suggested, but actually I didn't understand anything from your words, James. I didn't know, just only a few words talking about rich people. And another thing I get that something about talking about the Twitter application and buying it maybe, and can't connect all the ideas together to know the exact topic of today to share and participate.
Would you like to know? Would you like me to say more about that?
Yeah, say it please in other words to understand.
Sure. In other words, it's a topic of current events. Current events meaning something going on in public, in the world, in the news or in politics, which is that there's
Nowadays.
which is that, well, specifically, there's somebody who wants to buy a media company. Twitter is a media company, social media company. And the person who wants to buy it is very rich, but he's having a hard time buying it. And so many people are talking about that. Is it a good thing if he buys it? Is it a bad thing if he buys it? Why does he want to buy it? What can rich people do with all their money? Are there things that they can't do?
Just like investing monies in a good way or not. Is
See,
it
you do
also
understand. You do understand the topic, and you have your questions of your own.
Yeah. No, I get you. Thank you, James. I will concise you to just make you be sure if I understand you or not. You just mentioned that someone from the rich people, it is a current event which is happening nowadays, and it is kind of publicly separated on social medias everywhere, saying that one of those rich people is trying to buy the Twitter application, and people here and there are just wondering why is he so obsessed and what is the aim of doing that act, right?
Yeah, I didn't say that he's obsessed. It's interesting that you put that word into his activity. You might say the opposite, that some people are obsessed with him, and it could go both ways. Who is he obsessed? That's the question.
Yeah, people get obsessed of, the ideas of that or the aim of that person, why he's planning to buy that app.
Now,
Yeah.
you've got me, Aso. And then the question is, or the challenge is, to build. If you'd like to build, if that's an interesting topic, how are you going to move the conversation forward?
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to talk something about those rich people. Actually, I found out that most of them live in luxurious houses and can buy whatever they like, but they lack the important thing in life is that their happiness. Most of the time, you find them miserable people, and they are not happy. And when you ask them, you can easily notice that they say that they got everything, but they are not happy. So I find those who is in the middle layer of the society happier than them. Maybe because having everything make you feel that way, that you're not so happy, or maybe those people who are around those rich people, just a specific kind of their family members. They even like their friends because they are picky persons, actually. This is what I...
Well, I think that's something, I think that's similar to what Aisha was saying.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else?
Also, you said that money cannot make people happy. There are some rich people that maybe they have everything, but they are not happy, right?
Right.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. May I bring a difference?
Can you repeating that, please?
Okay.
What did you say, Aso?
I'm just asking Fatima, is she asking me a question or no?
She's, yeah. So if you're not familiar, the way I do open conversation is if anybody would like to change the topic at any time, they're welcome to do that first by asking the group, like exactly like Fatima is saying. She's saying, is it okay if I change the topic? So she's asking everyone. So.
Yeah, I say yes.
Okay, and I thought I saw a bunch of people give a thumbs up, so off you go. New topic.
Actually, not new topic, just I want to disagree with Aso, and I don't know, is it the right question to ask? Bringing a difference?
Yes, it
because
is.
I disagree.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. So I believe that money can bring happiness easily. It can bring power, especially. Money, I believe that it's power. And now this rich man, Elon Musk, is a powerful man because of his money. And I will be happy if he can buy Twitter. There's a competition I feel between two ideas. And I hope he win because I know a little bit him. And I know about the Twitter that blocks some, like what Siamak said, some ideas Twitter blocked, and it's not a space for freedom of speech. So I'm hopeful that Elon Musk can bring this freedom by this social media, by buying this media actually. And but not every time or always money can buy everything. It depends. So we are waiting to see which one will win and which one is more powerful to keep their power. That's my idea. Thank you. Anyone else?
Hello, Kader Hussain speaking from Pakistan. I would like to say that money is honey, my little sonny, and the joke of a rich man is always funny.
So slow down. You're gonna have to run that by me first. Money is honey. What?
Money is honey, my little sonny.
Money is honey, my little sonny.
And the joke of a rich man is always funny.
And the joke of the rich man is always funny. Thank you.
Yes. Mother is telling to her son Sunny that Sunny, money is honey, and if a rich man is joke and if his joke is not funny, so you must laugh on his joke. So I would like to say that money can make your work easy. In this word, if you look, so money can bring change, and with change a person feel happy. So it is a kind of indirectly linked with happiness. Suppose if you want to go to another city, right? And if you have money, you will go through by aeroplane, right? And if you do not have money, so you will go by bus. An aeroplane, I think how to say, an aeroplane you will reach there in 2 hours or in 1 hour, but by bus you will reach there in 12 hours, 13 hours. So that is why I say I'm agree to Fatma's statement that yes, in some cases money can bring happiness, but also not completely. And also, yesterday I was reading the statement. There it was written that the rich people, they are deceiving the poor people that we are not in peace because of our wealth. So they are enjoying, but they are deceiving the poor people that we are not enjoying.
I didn't quite follow that. They are what? They are enjoying that some people don't
They
have
are
money?
enjoying their money. Yeah, they are enjoying their money. But they deceive poor people that
Deceive.
rich men are
Deceive?
not in. Yeah, deceive.
Okay.
Am I right?
Okay, yes, deceive. They deceive people in what way?
That we are poor, rich people are not in peace.
Okay. You think that that is an idea spread by rich people so that we
Yes.
leave them alone because we feel bad for them. They're not happy.
Yes.
I have the same idea.
Interesting.
Yes, but they are enjoying. They ease their work easily. They can go anywhere without any kind of barrier. If there is something difficulties in their way, they use money and they do everything. If you look to the countries like your countries, United States, why United States is ruling all over the world? It is because of their economy. It is because of their money. So that is why that if you have money, you will be happy. You will be happy. You will feel happy. Prosperity will come, and I think you will have friends. If you have friends, you will be rich person. I think this was my statement about money.
I have some news about that. I don't know if you remember Amans. He had been talking. He said that he was enjoying my classes and had been studying, and he was thinking that he wanted to send me 25 cents because he wanted to support me. I haven't received the 25 cents yet, but he did express a desire. And my news is that the job that I have here that I've been working at since June, I got a raise recently, and my raise was for 25 cents, and that's totally real. It's totally real. And when I got that raise, I got an email from my director that said 25 cents raise. I thought of Amans immediately. So it's not much, but it is actually it's the only raise I've ever received in my entire life. So maybe one day I'll do a class on game theory, but there's an activity in game theory called the ultimatum game. And it's created by mathematicians and economists to test if people are logical or not. And in that game, I'm going to take a detour and tell you this. I think it's really relevant to this idea of money. The idea, actually, we can play this game. Who would like to play this game with me right now as a demonstration?
I want to play it.
Great. Okay. So here's the deal, Marshall.
Okay.
You and me are going to play the ultimatum game. You have to make a decision, and I say yes or no. There's $100, and you must split the $100 between you and me. You can split it in any way that you want. You could split it, I get $50 and you get $50, or you get $99 and I get $1. However you want to split the money, it's up to you. However, there's one catch. I get to say yes or no. And if I say yes, then we split the money and we both get the amount that you have decided we get. If I say no, nobody gets any money. So think for a second. And how would you like to split the money between us, this $100?
Okay, is this United States US dollars?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, how about having 50% of $100?
Okay, so you would like to split it 50-50, where I get $50 and
Yes.
you get $50. Okay.
So you're getting.
I will agree to that. We can do that.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
You're
So where is
welcome.
my $50?
Yes, well, it's a thought experiment. So now let's talk about it. The idea behind this thought experiment is, if I was a rational person, supposedly, according to an economist, a logical person, I should say yes to any amount. Even if Marshall said he's going to get $99.75 and I only get 25 cents, I should say yes, because 25 cents is better than nothing. But in reality, we know it doesn't work that way. In reality, when people play this game, they say, that's not fair. I don't like the idea of Marshall getting $99.75. In fact, I want to punish him for being so mean and taking too much money, because my satisfaction in punishing him is worth more to me than 25 cents. And this is a real issue for economists as they try to figure out what kind of decisions are people going to make. Will they sabotage what they are supposed to do, right? The economists sometimes will look at that and say, these people are stupid. They should just be happy with whatever they're getting. But it is a failure of the economic model to account for the value hidden in, for example, in this case, punishing somebody. And this ultimatum game, it appears all over. There's many kind of ways that it appears in decision-making and agreement. So we can, well, based on that, I don't know, you might have some ideas. You might already think of some ways in which you can see this kind of interaction, this ultimatum coming up in actual interactions with people. Game theorists, for game theorists, there's certain kind of dynamic structures. They call them atomic games. They're kind of dynamics that appear between people in decision making that appear in different forms over and over and over in many different ways. And this is one of them. I think there's like 4 or 6 basic structures of these kinds of decision-making dynamics. So that's the ultimatum game. And yeah, back to you. Oh,
back to me.
I'm back to you. I am over my time. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's my class. I'm late, and thanks for participating. Passing over to you, Nelly, and I'm going to pass over host to you as well.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So welcome. I'll continue an open conversation class. And I'd like you to bring the topics. So
this is Amira.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. I wanna continue with the same topic about happiness, and I wanna share some point. I think as a human being, sometimes we follow happiness and we try to see happiness, but sometimes a simple event or a simple moment or simple word maybe make us happy. Here in this group, I want to appreciate James' part, and to be really James gave me happiness by the different way. He teach me a lot of things that helped me in reality in my life, and I get a lot of chance to participate here in this group, and a very big chance in my life. And I think after 7 months, I want to say thank you, James, really, and as a student, maybe I did a lot of mistakes. I want to say I'm sorry if I do any mistake. And yeah, you give me happiness without money, just only teach me a lot of things. Thank you. Anyone else?
Kader Hussain is speaking. So I would like to say that sometimes a little thing can bring happiness. Once my grandmother, she was ill, and she said that, oh, I feel very difficulties. When I come to home, I said to her that you are good. You are good. You do. There is nothing happened to you. You do not feel any kind of pain, and she directly become laugh and say that, yeah, you are a very bad person. So sometimes a little thing can change the mood of a person. She or he become happy because of little thing. Anyone else?
Yeah, this is Aisha speaking. Yeah, you are right, Kader, that sometimes it's depend on how we define the happiness itself that comes into our lives, because we can't take anything from our lives that brings bring us happiness. As the previous topic said, that I can summarize, money is not everything, but in a reality, everything needs money. So it means that it depends how we can create our own happiness through something that come into our minds, and then how we can face everything around us with the positive thinking, with something that we feel happy, because all the things that we face in our lives is depend on how we can figure out all this issue, all this any problems in our lives that that we can figure it out, so it will brings happiness. Just like you give an example, the small things that you brings to anyone else that is your grandmother's, even though just you say something that make him laugh, make him smile, make her smile, make her happy, that's something that also bring us happy, because the value of life is not what we have, but what we give to others. I think that's all. Okay, anyone else?
Is there something that a small thing that you like about being here? Or, yeah, or have seen making you happy on a call in a classroom?
Yes. Yes, I think that everything that is depend on our heart. I ever asked to my gym instructor, that gym trainers, that how can we keep our health, both in physical and mental health? And she shared that 70% of that we brings we get health, we get happy. It's just into our heart, how we can feel something around us. If we got it's come into my mind, and it will bring into our heart that we can feel something, so it can brings you get you can keep your health easily, because how we can manage our heart properly, and how we can overcome any problems properly, and then how we can keep our positive thinking to face any difficulties that we have. So I think that is the way, one of the way we can brings our lives to be happy. So any exercise, any food that we can consume is only just perhaps only 20% to keep our health much more healthier. But the most important thing is about how our heart keep happy, and how we can make any positive mindset into our minds, and also how we can manage our
Aisha,
yeah,
that wasn't my question. My question was if you have anything that makes you happy being here in this class, if you can find anything.
Yes, yes, of course. I really liked it. I really glad to be here, even though sometimes I couldn't attend this in this meeting.
What is, do you know something that is making you happy about being here?
First of all,
one thing.
Yeah, one thing is I can practice my English, and I can meet all peoples around the world. That make me happy. This is one of, that's why sometimes when I cannot join in this club, I feel so, oh my God, I miss something. I miss the chance to enhance, to increase my ability, to improve my English. So yeah, that's make me feel sad sometimes. That's why I'm really glad to be here, to see all these people, and then how James treat anyone here nicely, even though sometimes that make me confused as well. But I love to be here.
And do you love being here now? How is it to be here now? Do you feel happy, or do you feel something different?
I feel happy. I feel happy, even though, you know, it is perhaps this is my weakness. When I try to speak at the front of the people, sometimes my heart beat faster, because I'm afraid of making mistake. But yeah, but I just do it, and I try to convince myself that just do it, even though you are perhaps sometimes I feel trembling when I'm speaking. But
so right now your heart is beating fast. You're speaking. Is that right?
Yeah.
Would you like to see if other people feel similarly?
What?
Would you like to see if other people here in the conversation feel similarly to you?
Yeah, I don't know. Perhaps they feel similar or not, but I feel
Yeah, you don't know, but would you like to know?
yes, I want to know, but I see one of some of them still keep smiling and look so nice, and that's make me happy.
Seeing people smile who are on the call makes you happy. And again, I'm inviting you, if you want to know from others what their experience is, if they have a similar experience to you, because it's not just you in the call. And I think the conversation will be more interesting if it's a dialogue between many people and not just one or two people speaking. So I wonder if you also want to, if you're curious about hearing from other people what their experience is.
Okay. Okay. Do you okay? Anyone else? Do you have any experience about what I feel now? Okay. Please share to me.
It's fine. Aisha, let's just see and wait a bit.
Yes.
If someone wants to speak.
Yes.
If we are silent, they get a chance to speak, I think. It's easier for them to speak.
Okay, okay.
Qadar Hussain is speaking. Do you know, if you are talking to some person new, someone new, so there's a little bit hesitation. So we are here, are all people, all members, so everyone know about each other. If you are making mistake, no problem. No one will give you, no one will beat you or something else. So don't worry about it. Do whatever you want. Speak. If you make
So
mistake,
Qadar,
if you speak.
Qadar, you're giving
Yes.
some advice, and I'm in this conversation. I'm inviting you to check if you have a similar experience to Aisha, to check what your own experience is, rather than trying to work with her experience.
Okay. No. My experience is good. If I'm making mistake, if there is some error, mistakes, I don't worry about anything. I have no issue about hesitation. I speak confidently because I'm talking to you from long time, facing you from long time. James, Fatima, Nargis, because I have no issue such like this kind of issue. Look, I cannot speak fluently, but because of you people, I cannot feel any kind of hesitation. So there's no issue to me. And you know, you told to Aisha that what thing make you happy here in this group, in this Zoom meeting. So do you know, whenever James become angry to someone, and the person, he or she, is convincing him to that it was not my mistake or something else, and he said that no, so it make me very happy. I'm laughing. It make me very happy when James become angry, and constantly he used that, no, you are wrong, like this.
You enjoy seeing people have arguments in the group.
But I love when James is angry, and the another person, he or she said that sorry, she or he is telling that sorry, and he said that no, he do not, he is not going to convince. So I become heavy. And also, whenever someone is smiling, when someone is smiling, so smile come to me directly, automatically.
You get happy when other people are happy.
Yes.
Nargis,
Anyone
would you
else?
come into the voice space rather than going into the chat? Ah, okay, so yeah, she can. So then please contain. Contain your impulse to chat and distract our attention from what's going on here.
Do you know, one day, Hassan, there is one person, he is from Turkey. He was talking in the group. There was a lady from Iran. She's when Hassan entered to the meeting, he said that, how are you? Hassan asked from that lady that, how are you? Hassan, the lady said that, I was good before you, but now I am feeling bad. So Hassan became angry and he started abusing him. So it was also outstanding. Whenever I remember that time, so I become happy.
So you're really enjoying the seeing conflicts in the group. Would you like to see if other people feel in a similar way? Kadar?
Sorry?
Would you like to see if other people feel similarly? If you have a subgroup?
Sometimes, do you know, if something happen naturally, it make me happy. If there is something artificial, so no, not artificial, natural thing make me happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and would you like to know if other people in the group here in our discussion round feel in a similar way to what you have, what your experience is?
Yeah. Do you know, everyone has their own mindset, but and I have own. I am like in this way.
You think that you're the only one here who thinks this way, who is enjoying natural conflicts? No.
Everyone has their own mindset, and mostly, you know, there is one town where we are living. We have two places, one in our hometown and another one in city. So in the city place, there is one person in a whole city, town. There's one person.
I'd like
he
you
is very serious
to hear
person.
my question. Kadar?
Yes, please.
I just like, I'm asking you a specific question. You have said something. You have said you really like when there is a conflict in the group. And then Nargis said in chat, that sounds sadistic. And I'm just curious, do you want to know if some of the people here in this group, in this conversation, if they feel similar to what you, how you feel? And
No. I do not think about others. This is my own. Mind, which make me like this. I do not think about others. Everyone has their own mindset.
You don't. It's a question. Do you want to know how it is for others or not? Do you want to hear from others? Yeah.
Yes, I want to know that what others people like, but here are some people. Mostly people are serious, so that is why I don't know that what they will like and what they will not like.
Sure. Yeah. You don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
And it seems like you have a mind read that they all are different than you are. They are all very serious people, and they don't think this the way you do.
Yes, and you know, if you are serious, so people nowadays people like smiley people, those who are laughing, those who are smiling, those who include a little bit fun in their conversation. So people like such type of people, and I also like such type of people.
Would you like to check that mind read? Would you like to check your idea that
You've
nobody
asked him 6 times. He hasn't answered. How many times you going to ask him? 100 times? How many times is enough? 200 times? 300 times? 400 times? Ask him 500 times. He's not going to answer you, but then ask him 1,000 times. Keep asking him until we grow gray and die.
I said that yes, if someone said yes, I would like to know about them.
I have some students who don't like my style of teaching. So, yeah. And we're picking a fight.
Am I a student that is picking a fight?
It seems like that.
Okay.
You don't like.
What's happening here?
I'm trying to talk with Kadar.
But I'm picking a fight. You're talking with Kadar and I'm picking a fight.
You seem to not like the way I'm talking with Kadar. Yeah.
Is that what it means to pick a fight, to not like something?
You're not following the way I'm running the class.
Oh.
Yeah.
The way you're running the class is, I'm not following it.
Yeah, you're not waiting till I'm done speaking with somebody.
That's true. I'm not waiting.
Yeah. You're not containing your experience. You're
That's
just
true.
speaking up.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's where we are now. Some dissatisfaction with what's happening with my teaching.
Well, that's a mind read of me.
Oh.
Probably right, but it is a mind read. I don't know if my voice matters in this fantasy about me and my fight picking dissatisfaction. You want to shove me into the scapegoat role and just sit here obediently listening to you picking a fight with Kadar, or you're just curious. You've said that a lot of times. You're just curious. You're just curious. You're just curious. It doesn't seem very curious to me to keep pushing Kadar into a corner. He doesn't know what you're talking about. You don't seem curious about that. You want him to follow your instructions.
That's your mind read of Kadar.
I thought it's my mind read of you.
You have a mind read that Kadar is not happy with the way I'm talking with him.
I didn't say that at all. I have a mind read that you're not happy with the way Kadar is talking to you.
That's not true. Do you believe me?
Yes. Anyone else?
This is Rosa from Mexico. In this case, I feel that some people cannot notice that they are talking, and we are several persons here that we also want to talk. Sometimes I see Nelly try to say that they see how many people we are here, and they give the opportunity to other people to talk. And this is I think this is the reason, because she said that she's noticed that we have a lot of people here, and also that she wants to hear other people, because if
Rosa, I would like to restore some of the order in the classroom.
Order in the classroom, Rosa.
Yeah.
Order in the classroom.
So thanks for coming in. And would you, before you bring in your opinion and your experience, would you summarize, try to work with James and bring it so we don't lose what he has said?
Okay, I will try.
Thank you.
Oh, because I just remember that he tried to stop.
Speak to James.
James, I don't have a clear idea about your speech. Just I saw that you tried to stop the conversation because I think it was not good, the conversation. I don't understand the main reason why. Could you explain it, please?
You want me to explain what I said?
Please.
Yeah, would you give her the main idea?
No.
Okay. So I guess you perceive Rosa in a different subgroup and you don't want to work with someone across subgroups. Is that right?
It's not true.
Not true.
Not true.
My next guess is that you don't like my instructions, still don't like my instructions.
Not true. Not true.
So, where do I go from here?
Where is here?
I wanted to invite Rosa to pick up. Yeah, make Rosa pick up what you had said.
I can see that. You really want Rosa to do something. And you want to hide it as an invitation. You want to dress it up as an invitation.
Role.
Your what role?
In my tyrant role.
Tyrant role. Yeah.
I'm trying to force people to obey my ideas.
With a smile. You want to smile and
boring, frustrating classroom.
Yeah. And you kept saying you don't like, you think you have a mind read that I don't like what you're doing. You don't like what I'm doing. And I have a mind read that you don't like what other people are doing either. You don't like what students are doing. Is that true?
No. It's interesting. Do you believe me?
Oh yeah, I believe you. It is interesting. Life is interesting. People are interesting. You're interesting. And I'm interesting. You asked me to explain myself to Rosa so that she could understand me. And I just like to take my time. I don't like to rush with these explanations because the explanation takes us away. Anyone else?
So
This is Amira. I want to summarize James first. James, you said about Nelly pushed you to give explanation for Rosa to make Rosa understand you, what your meaning or what you want, but you prefer to take a time, not to rush in for explanation because maybe.
Yes, that's exactly right. Thank you, Amira. There's a difference between me having a spontaneous desire to be understood and wanting to work to understand versus what I felt from Nelly, which was, let me fix Rosa's problem. Rosa has a problem. She doesn't understand me, and I need to fix that. Very different for me. So I was just checking with that.
Yeah.
You got me, Amira.
Thank you. For me, sometimes when people ask me explanation, at that moment, maybe yes, I don't like to explanation at all. I want to understand myself, my thought, why I do that, why my answer say no, very rush. No, I don't like explanation. Maybe in this group I learn a lot of things to understand why some people don't like explanation and the differentiation between why and what happened. I think I see a lot of difference here, and my personality was a change. Yeah, I take myself first, care myself first, and then others. I don't believe to care what others said on what the emotion for others. Please give me a moment for understand myself first. Anyone else?
Yeah, Amira, something you learned in this group is to take care of yourself rather than to take care of other people first. And so when somebody asks you to explain yourself, you'd like a moment to check in and see if even you understand yourself.
Yes, you're right. And I enjoy by my personality changed.
That change of just checking in with yourself to see if you understand yourself actually changed you in a big way. You feel even your whole personality has changed as a result of doing that.
Yeah.
Back to the group. Okay, I'll pick it up again. Kadar, were you saying that you enjoy conflict?
No, I do not enjoy conflict, but whenever you become angry and the other person he or she is going to excuse for you, say sorry, apologize, and you say that no. So it make me a little bit happy.
You don't enjoy conflict, but you find it funny when people apologize and I say, I don't accept your apology and there's no excuse?
Yes. And if you look to the person who is apologizing, he or she has no words. When you say that no, then they have no words.
Yeah, so somebody apologizes and I say, I don't accept your apology, and then they are stunned into silence. They have no more words.
They have no words. What they will do, and then it become very good moment.
You like that?
Yes. And I keep myself away from you.
Oh, you avoid me.
Yes, because if you become angry to me, so if I am doing apologizing and you say that no, so then what I will do?
I don't know. What will you do?
Yes, I will be silent like Neely.
You will be silent like Nelly. My brain hurts. That's so funny. Silent like Nelly.
It's contagious.
So funny. That's so funny.
All silent like Nelly.
Everyone is silent like Nelly, huh?
Silent is a cold.
What? Silence is what?
Gold.
Gold? Silence is golden?
Then speak unusual. Why this class is being silent?
Why? Why? Why?
Because of Jim.
Because James has the floor.
Because I have the floor. Oh, because you're all following the rules.
My theory.
Well, actually,
I have the floor. Okay.
Actually, this is Nelly's class, right? But suddenly, James
Great question.
but you take a floor of Nelly's floor.
Yes, I took the floor in Nellie's class.
Why?
And like King Kong, I tore apart Nellie's class like in half, like a bus. I just ripped it open.
Oh my God. I can imagine you become a King Kong.
Has it hair? That might be nice.
So scary.
So, Aisha, you would also like to have the floor?
No, but I at the first time, but when you speak to Qatar, and then suddenly James interfere and cut your speaking, and then you silence, and seems that he yelling you, and I feel so. I'm so sorry. I feel so sad looking at you, and because James make you keep silent. And yeah, why? Because actually them give you authority to manage the class without any interfering. No matter how you treat any participant with a questions like that, but suddenly I can imagine if I were you, I will be so sad. Perhaps I will be crying. And but yeah, you are great, Nelly. It's better you keep silence rather than fighting with you.
I've cried the last 3,000 times, so I'm not crying today. No, well, so you have some feelings about how I'm handling a disruptive student.
You better to ask them to get out from this class.
Yeah, I could just throw them out, mute them, then mute their video when they do this. Yeah. Or well, yeah, and the way I have been handling it is to try to just see them as a voice for the group, and I think Rosa has confirmed that. What I heard from Rosa is that she wants some more opportunity for everyone in the group to speak, and I think that's the same thing that James was bringing in, that I was actually creating, dragging Qatar to speak with me, and then there wasn't so much space for other students to bring in their experience. So I was trying to just take this information that James was bringing in by disrupting the class, the rules of the class. I was trying to use that as information. Oh, the class, or some people in the class want something different to happen. So.
Yeah, I understand. So, Jim, how are you?
What?
No. It seems that by interrupting Nelly's class, it seems that the class is more live, more colorful, and people can laugh, people can participate.
Maybe it's not a disruption then.
Yeah.
It's a breakup of the structure and a breakup of the usual structure can bring something new that's better. So like a bushfire can burn down a wood and then a new wood can grow out of that. Yeah. Would anyone else from the silent subgroup like to speak?
Hello, Asu, Audrey.
Hey.
Hi, Nelly.
Hi.
I just wanted to synthesize what Aisha just mentioned. She's just criticizing.
Speak to Aisha.
Yes, okay. Aisha, you mentioned that you just felt sorry about Nelly and her reaction. Maybe she felt sad from James' interference in her class and how she is ruling it and managing it. Am I right, Aisha?
Yes, that's right. Okay.
And yeah, and as a result, you find it kind of not a disruption because he is just like making this group get alive and make it colorful and insert some enjoyment for the others and to break, as you say, the daily routine maybe of the conversation going on, right?
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I have the floor now.
Yes.
From my viewpoint, I see that James is right in his comment. I don't justify his interference, but he is right because you are so patient with your member. That is me, and if someone from the members keep insisting on his way of telling you something and you keep telling him another thing to do. So if you mention this twice, that is enough. The third time you should cut him off or you should brush him aside, let us say, and say that's it. I give you twice opportunities to just follow my instructions here and you even didn't listen. What should I do now? This is my ideas. Anyway, you are so perfect in managing the classroom and I like your personality as a person here and all your participation, Nelly. Thank you. Anyone else?
Ahmed. Fatima. Juan. Nargis. Nargis is busy. Noemi. Rosa. Any last thoughts from you?
This is Fatima. That's the reason I cannot run such an open conversation class because it's really difficult. And I found it today when you're talking to Hadar and you tried many times to make him understand what do you mean by asking the group about sharing their ideas, if they have similar feeling or not, and he couldn't get what do you mean exactly. And it's difficult sometimes to run the class like this. And James come in and he was the voice of me actually, and interrupted by asking you. That's why I think after James, you are the next person that can lead such an open conversation class. But I'm still learning, and sometimes I'm getting silent in my class in open conversation because I don't know how to connect people, and difficult, really. It needs some skill. And it was interesting for me today. I learned a lot. Thank you.
Surprises and learnings. Anyone?
My surprise again is that you can tolerate James very well if he interrupted you, but it couldn't tolerate me yesterday, just after I didn't summarize Marshall and I summarized James, and even in Discord. So it means you're not so patient with everyone, but just with James. But with other people, no. Anyone else?
This is Tia speaking. Aisha speaking. Sorry. I'm learning how to be patient, to manage the class as Nelly did. It's really amazing. Even though there is one treat you, interfere you, but you never feel mad or just keep silence, and it's really make me feel that I got something lessons, good lessons, that this the way how to teach facing with a different character of the participants. And as a teacher also I have to be like that. That's great. That's all. Yeah, I get some good lessons from this class, and it's quite good for me. Thank you.
This is Amira. Today I learning to separate my emotional from my mind. If I want to enter to conversation, just only speak and through my mind, not my emotion, and reflects my emotion to action like angry or sad. Just only speaking through my mind. Anyone else?
I am surprised at how quickly people in the group accuse me of breaking the rules, and how seldomly they accuse other people of breaking the rules. I think I never hear anyone in the group saying like, hey, Marshall, you broke the rules, or hey, Aso, you broke the rules. But if I break the rules, there's quickly 4 people who come forward and say, James is breaking the rules. I'm surprised at how that disparity works.
Because you are leader.
Okay.
So let's move to the next class, which is a role play class. And yeah, so a brief introduction into what we do in the role play class. First of all, we think of a situation with characters and a relationship between the characters and an environment, and we draw a picture of that, not too many details, just an idea. And then anyone in the group can become an actor in that scene, and we'll just have a look at what emerges, what situation we can create. And yeah, it's it's helpful to use the information that the other actors are bringing in, and join, to take it in, to understand it, take some time to understand what the other person has said. And then also bring something that fits into the same picture together with the other person. So let's see how it goes today. Does anyone have an idea for a role play? For us, characters in the scene?
So, Audrey,
Mm-hmm.
may we make it like fairy tale characters, not real and not
Sure.
like the usual one?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever you would like, you're interested in playing or in seeing played.
I would like to
Yeah.
play. A powerful wizard in the Wizard's Tower. My character's name is Malin Rosif. And I'd like to invite some other wizards to my tower to discuss some of our summoning plans. I'd like to summon some demons.
Wow. Like a Harry Potter?
Yes, like Harry Potter. Anyone else?
I wanna make rules a fairy tale, one of the Disney movie that is a Frozen, and I want to be like the Prince Anna or Elsa, and I love
Aisha?
how, yeah.
So I'm not familiar with Frozen, with this movie, but I would like to see if you can, if you have an interest in using the ideas that James has already brought in, and
Yeah, I know, but
building
I don't.
something together with him, or if you don't see a way to work on this, or if you want to do something completely different.
Yeah, I know, but James gives some characters about the wizard, but I'm not interested to be a wizard, so that's why I told this in the scene in this class. If there is something that I can suggest it, and then I give some example that I want to be a character of one of the character in the Frozen movie, like to be Olaf or to be Prince Anna or Elsa, something like that. But because I don't know about the story of what is James call it. I just only a few things about the character of wizard, and they try to make any just like a
Yeah,
magical
would you work with James and understand, summarize what you understand from his? I think you're doing that, and would you work directly with James and to see if you understand his ideas for the story?
James said that he want to bring one of these participants here to be a wizard and to try to make any kind of summoning and just like bring something from the demon and or the devils or something like that. But I'm still confusing about that.
Check with him.
Okay.
I understood him.
Aisha, you are not confused.
How do you know?
Well, how do you know that you're confused?
Yeah, but I'm still confused what the character that you want to play.
Well, that's how I know you're not confused
Yeah.
about what I'm saying.
Mhm. So
I think you know what a wizard is, and I think you know what a wizard's tower is, and I think you know what a devil is. So there's nothing to be confused about if you know what those three things are.
yeah, but I don't want to be one of the characters because I don't know how to make any magical spells.
Got it. You're not confused. You just don't want to do it.
You're not interested in the idea that James has said. So what my proposal is that we stay with the first idea.
Okay.
And see if the group is, or let's handle it like the open conversation. Is the group ready to stop thinking about James's proposal, to drop that idea and go to a new? Is the group ready for a difference, or is there someone who is interested in playing the role play that that James has proposed?
I just don't see a difference. See, Aisha has suggested being a prince. Don't see a problem with that.
Okay. Well, let's try.
Is that right, Aisha? You've suggested being a prince?
Yes.
Okay.
I like to be a princess.
What?
I like to be a princess.
A princess. Okay.
Princess.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first, because in Frozen's movie, I watched the Frozen movie and I really entertaining watching this movie because I love snow. I love snow and I always dream of playing snow because I've never touch snow. I never play with the snow, and I always dream about snow. So when
So what is the name of your princess's character, Aisha?
Princess Elsa.
Elsa, and do you and to have the scene? We have now one wizard and one princess.
Yeah.
What is their relationship? Can we give a bit? Where are they meeting, and how do they know each other? Why are they meeting? Something about that. Does anyone have an idea?
Yeah,
yes.
Actually, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Princess Elsa have a power because they when about the story, based on the story, Elsa is a kind of different character with his sibling Anna, because he's got magical power that everything she touch it will become freezing, and until she grow up, and it's really quite dangerous when the princess Elsa get angry or anxiety because everything he touch will be frozen. And it is has a similar with something that James want to play a role that is about the wizard. I think because the princess Elsa become have such kind of this power because of there is some, I don't know, is this a kind of a curse or not?
Yes, Aisha, I have an idea. So Elsa's character has a curse. Everything she touches freezes, and that's a problem. And so you heard that there's this wizard named Malin Rowe who removes curses. And so you're coming to see if he can help the character get rid of their curse.
Yeah, that's right. And finally, it's a happy ending.
Well, I guarantee it.
I love all the songs. You want to build a snowman, and then something like that, and then
You want singing in this role play?
no, because all
they'll
the
be
songs,
singing. Oh no, there will be singing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a musical role play.
Okay.
It just gives example.
What example?
And now about the song, because all the song of the soundtrack, I love it. A snowman, and also when Olaf sings about the summer, and then also
If you liked Frozen, you're going to love James Green as the wizard Malin Rowe Ziff in the new musical Elsa. Elsa gets some help.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Okay,
So,
just let it.
Aisha, you want to play Elsa? Is that right?
With whom? Who is my my sibling? Prince.
Sibling.
Yeah, sibling.
Brother or sister. So you want a third character.
Sister, Anna, Princess Anna. Oh, sorry. Princess Anna is a Princess Elsa's siblings, and
Sibling.
Sibling.
Yeah,
That word
sibling.
is sibling. Mhm.
Sibling. Yeah, and then she also a good singer, and then
Well, I'm proposing that Anna stays at home for this visit, because it's easier to have a role play with just two characters for the beginning. So I'd like you to try that first, and then we can continue the story and meet Anna later on. How does that sound?
Okay, so which one we can start?
Can you rename yourself, or should I do that? So Elsa's in your name, so we know your play name.
Yeah, Princess Elsa. Yeah, I want to be a Princess Elsa, and then I mean that which dialogue that I want to start, and concerning with the wizard that Jim want to make these characters in this story.
I couldn't understand your question.
I'm also don't understand which how to play this role.
So we will just drop you off in the scene. You will be like on a stage in a theater, and there will be you, Princess Elsa, and there will be wizard Malin Rowe Ziff. And then you know your own character and their life experience, and James knows or imagines his character's life, and then the two characters have a conversation. You just imagine what your character might want to say, and you say that, and you also listen to what the other characters say and try to digest that. And we'll just see, and if it doesn't work, if you get stuck, we can end the role play at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I will try.
I renamed you, and I would propose that we start and just have a look how it goes. And anytime anyone can say cut at any time if you feel like you'd like a break, or yeah. Okay. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Action.
Knock. Elsa, do you wanna play? Not now, Anna. Knock. Do you wanna play up? Do you wanna play snowman? Not now, Anna. Okay, bye. And then I feel so scared because my hands have something that is different but your orange, Anna. And everything that I touch is becomes ice. And I feel so sad. It's okay, Anna. I want to play ice. And can you make it a snowball, a snow mountain, and we can play it together, Anna? Elsa, okay, just throw it this ball, okay? And then this music of the snow become a little snowing ground, and Elsa and Anna play together. And suddenly, Anna want to sliding on the snow slide, and he want to fall down, and then Anna want to catch it. And, oh my God! Suddenly, fathers come to the rooms, and what happened? What happened? What were you doing with your sister, Elsa? And I don't know, father.
Aisha?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just wonder, you're playing a story, but in the story there's no space for the other character in the role play, the wizard who with whom you wanted. Yeah.
Because after Anna getting collapse, and then the father brings Anna to the wizard.
Okay,
right?
to heal Anna.
Yeah.
So you Anna would meet the wizard.
Anna will.
Idea.
Anna, the father brings Anna
Elsa.
to the
Anna.
Right. Who want to be Anna?
We just have a role play with two characters. We have the wizard and we have Elsa. So I don't see why you would have the other Anna and the father. That the whole story, the background story may have happened, but the point where we start our story is where the two people meet, the wizard and and Elsa.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise it's just like a long narration.
Yeah.
And not a interactive play where there are two actors. And you see, James didn't say a word because he wasn't really in the scene. And I think it would be better if we jump forward in the story to the point where Elsa and the wizard are meeting. Is that okay for you?
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Action.
Okay, that's okay. Elsa. You can see the wizard here, and then the wizard will give you some suggestion what should we do through the course that you have. Okay, father. And then the wizard say something.
Hello.
Hello.
Come into my town.
But I'm afraid, Father. Don't afraid, Elsa. Okay. Hello, sir.
Who are you talking to?
You, are you wizard?
Yes, I am the wizard Malin Rosif. Come into my tower.
Okay. What should I do? I'm so scared about this magic curse.
Well, curses are my specialty. I've cursed many people in my life. Let's take a look at it, shall we?
Okay.
Ooh, your hand is awfully frostbitten.
Yeah, I just want to, it's happened to me. Can you remove all this magic curse?
Yes, but it's going to come at a big cost.
What should I do? How to pay this cost?
You see, it's difficult to be a wizard. We hire many goblins to take care of the forest and the caves. And the goblins need some, some help. They're not very clean. So one of the things you could...
I'm gonna meet.
One of the things I need some help with is I need to do the goblins' laundry. Is that a kind of job that you'd be open to doing?
So I have to take the laundry to the goblin?
Well, no, the goblins would leave their dirty laundry on the floor or anywhere around the tower. They're not very organized. You'd have to go follow them around, pick up their laundry and wash it in the river.
Okay. And if I do all these things, can you remove all the magic curse that
Oh,
I
yes,
have?
absolutely.
Okay, sure. I will do whatever is that. I wish I can.
I would also need you to cook for the goblins.
Oh my God. It's too, I can cook.
They're not very picky eaters. So you don't have to make anything very special, but they do eat 4 times a day. Just make something, it could be, moldy beans or, rat meat stew, anything really, just something so that they're fed.
Oh my God. Sure, during my life, I never cooked something. And it's really difficult for me to cook something. And I'm afraid that if I can give a good cook, the goblin will angry with me and you will not remove the curse.
Well, let nobody say that Malin Rosif has a cold heart. Let's see, what is something you might be able to do instead if you're not going to cook and clean after the goblins? I'm wondering what might be a fair exchange.
Okay, but I will try as good as possible.
Let me look at my book of fair exchanges. So there are other wizards who've been in this situation. They may have some suggestions. Hold on a second. Let me just look for. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of this. Well, you could give me your baby.
What?
That's actually wizards. Yeah, you might not know this, but we have a lot of good uses for babies. Do you have a baby?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Well, are you thinking of having a baby?
So I have to take my baby, and so I have to give my baby when I get married and I have a baby to you.
That's generally the way it works. Yes. I can't guarantee that your baby will survive. However, nobody said that magic comes without a cost, and curses generally are hard to get rid of. I didn't make the wizarding rules. This is not my magic. I just perform the magic. And if you want to get rid of the curse, it's going to require something. And a baby will do. I can see you're not very happy with the baby idea. Okay. Let me check my book again. Oh, you wouldn't be interested in this. Here's the thing. We have a saying amongst wizards, and that's generally that people often regret. They always want us to use magic, and then we do, and they always regret it, and we say, oh, big surprise. Yeah. Well, there is a third option, and that is that you could become an apprentice wizard. Now, that may sound nice. Everybody gets so excited to become an apprentice wizard, but it's not as easy as you might think. You will have to give up your soul, which really, once you give it up, you'll hardly even miss it. You won't even realize that it's gone. But getting rid of it, it's a little bit of a painful process.
What is that?
Oh, well, you'd leave your family. You'd live with me in the tower in the basement, and I would give you some books to translate. You'd have to spend some time with me, casting spells, and it's you'll have nightmares, but it will only be for the first year. The first year, a lot of nightmares. You'll think that demons are following you around a lot. They will be, but they're not going to do anything to you. They just like to harass you. And yeah, well, the thing is, you might not succeed. Not everybody succeeds. Some people, they get kind of deformities, their eyes fall out, or they get a hunchback, or their hair falls out. It's hard to predict. It's hard to predict what exactly will happen. Magic is kind of mysterious in that way. Look, like I said, there's only so many options. If you want to get rid of a curse, it's going to come at a cost. So, what'll it be?
Okay, let me think first. Which one is much better for me? Can you give me some times to think about that?
I will do more than that. I will do more than give you time. I will encourage you with a song about the magic and the curses that you have endured and will endure for a long time.
Let me look. Okay, sure. Thank you. Give me 2 days to think about that, and I will let you know which one is much better for me.
All right, I have to go now. Don't overthink it. I'll see you in 2 days. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Cut.
Cut. Your song is so nice. You sing a song so nice. I never thought before. Okay, thank you, Nelly. It's very interesting. Very fun.
What?
I love that the way you sing the song. That's great. That's great. You create by your own, James?
I
Suddenly?
create. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's what improvisation is. We create it on the spot.
Sounds nice. Because I never heard about the
You-
song in the movie.
You can learn how to do it. You can learn how to improvise. You just need to be. It's really just a matter of working with your anxiety and being able to say things and not being afraid to make a mistake and to think about things, and then you try it out. You can learn how to do it. Improvisation is a skill.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you're starting out doing the character. You made the transition from telling a narrative story, a monologue by yourself, to having a dialogue with another character, which is an improvement.
Yeah. Because I'm so confused. What is a dialogue that I have to speak, and then it just come out from my mind. That's it. That is dialogue, and I try to act like it is the real Elsa that's crying because about the condition that you offer to get rid of my curse. So, yeah. And it's really amusing, entertaining me. That make me feel like, oh my God, I know the fear of speaking is immediately removed, and I enjoy listening your song. Okay, thank you. Okay, Nelly.
It was incredible. You played the role of Princess Elsa credibly, I think. Princess has never cooked a meal in her life. And cooking for goblins might not be easy. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, both of you.
Thank you.
That was fun. Thank you.
Any more thoughts on this role play?
Yes, I want to just give a comment about characters. The wizard, Manuel Joseph, it's so great, and it seems cute at the same time. He tried to be aggressive, but he didn't actually. He got a soft heart when he changed the way that or the cost of removing and getting rid of the curse of Elsa's curse. So he gave her another things to do by using his magical book. Even the song was so impressive and stunning. I will encourage you with my song. I can't remember all the words you mentioned, but it was so creative. Yeah, and even Elsa did a great job in her way of acting. She pretended that she's crying, and that was so impressive. She's a great actress, actually. Yeah, I like the scene so much.
Thank you.
Okay, anyone else?
I found the message of the play good. Either give your child or do the hard work yourself. Fighting with the evils.
I'm really surprised about that question about this requirement. It's really hard for me to choose, and I better to cook some things for the goblins rather than I have to give my baby and also live with the demon.
Yes. The wizard offered you the easiest solution first, which you thought, oh no, that's a problem. So let me find something else. But the deeper you dig, the more problematic the solutions become.
Yeah.
And I love this idea that there's no question about why does Elsa have the curse? It's just taken for granted. Oh, she has a curse and nothing to do with her. She just carries it around, and she wants this like instant cure, like, oh, I should just be able to fix it without any cost, without any difficulty. Just fix my problem, get rid of my curse for me, and it should be easy.
Just one thing that she loved when she supposed not to laugh, when the wizard asked Elsa if she has got a boyfriend or not, she laughed. Actually, it seems out of the scene. He surprised her maybe with this question.
Because at the first time he asked me, the wizard asked me, do you have a baby? Baby? No. Then, do you have a boyfriend?
So what else then? What is the next?
There is nothing with the baby and the boyfriend. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we have 20 minutes left. Would the group like to do another role play?
I want to do that.
Any ideas? A continuation of this role play or a new idea, a new scene?
I think let's change it and let's bring some kind of comedy or another type of movie or acting. So I just need some coaching. So my congratulations that you are the host here. Should I be figuring out all this, or are we gonna
no, you just bring in whatever your ideas you have. So you already said you'd like to have a comedy scene, something happy. And if you have any idea about characters or a place where the characters meet, and or what are there, is there problem with each other or the thing they want to do together, you can bring that in, and also all the group, everyone who is in the Zoom room is invited to contribute to that story. To the news
Yes.
story.
I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I wanna have as many as possible, as many actors as possible. I mean, kind of like this. What do you think? Can we make it?
That's the question. Yeah, we don't know if we can make
That's
it.
the question. Okay.
We can try it. We can certainly try it. And if it depends on whether people want to try. So let's see what, yeah. So a scene, a comedy scene with many actors on the stage.
Yes, there would be two, let's say, two people on the street. They are just arguing about something. Let's say some kind of social problem, and meanwhile, the other people, I mean the passengers, the whole group would be the passengers, can take their parts, so they also can interact with the main actors. How do you see this?
Mm-hmm. So there's two main characters who have an argument about the topic, and then there's people on the streets passing by, and they also enter the conversation.
Yes, they can do that. So it's the argument would be, should people pay for air or not? They take inhale, I mean for the oxygen. Did you get the idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Who is talking and where are they talking?
In the street.
On the street, and two people are gonna be, they're arguing about whether people should, I mean that the people
What is the relationship between the two people on the street? Strangers?
We can say, let's say strangers or politicians.
Why
Let's say politicians. Yeah.
Okay. So why are they on the street?
Because they went on strike or some kind of protest.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I can make it more specific. Near the White House. In Washington, D.C. Yes. Two politicians are yelling at each other, and other people also can say something in the background. Yeah. And the argument is, should people pay for oxygen they inhale?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you want to play one of those? Or, yeah.
Yes, I want to play one of those. Well, I am the guy who, okay. Should I be a hero or a villain? I will be the guy who would say that people should pay for the oxygen they inhale. I'm the evil person. Mm-hmm.
Your name is Fire.
My name is Fire.
Okay.
We need other characters. Should I invite them, or are you gonna do that for me?
I would like to volunteer, but I don't know what characters that I want to choose. Maybe you can choose for me.
We still have a character who's directly opposing Fire, who doesn't want people have to pay for their air.
I can be that.
And then there's the possibly additional, but so far we just have one actor, so it would make sense that you just take the other position?
The additional, yeah, I'll be the additional person.
An additional person, a bystander.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else wants to play? What's your name, Amand? Amand?
Drake?
Drake.
Yeah, Drake. Always Drake.
Okay.
Drake.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to be the person who.
Okay.
Let me change my name. Oh. Are we ready to go? Action.
We want free air. We want free air. Give
No
us
way. No way. You can't have it. You have oxygen is not free. You have to pay for this.
How is oxygen not free? When oxygen is oxygen, you're not the one who created oxygen. Oxygen is everywhere. So we should breathe in for free. Oxygen free air. We want free air. Yeah, we want free air.
No way.
Who will?
It was.
And who will get the money? Who?
Oh, sure, the
which is-
government
How will
will.
the money be used? That those people who sell oxygen, fire. That's you just want to get rich by selling something that you don't take any care for.
No way. I do take care of the oxygen. All the money that you will pay for the oxygen you inhale will be spent on planting new trees. And we will make the planet much more a better place for our young generation. So, do you agree paying them? Because I see you're all.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Why? I'm an honest person. If you pay your dollars for the air that you are inhaling, imagine how many air our young generation can have.
Not everyone has money to pay for air.
Not a big deal. Their friends or their siblings can pay for them, or we still can. They can borrow oxygen from the government. It's not a big deal. They still can do that. I mean,
And then they will owe money to the government and be your slaves.
no way. They're not slaves. This is just something like just humanity aid. We will show them if those in need for oxygen and have no funds to pay. The government will cover some of them, but we cannot let every single person to be on that list. So we're going to be strict on this.
Cut. It didn't sound like comedy. Sorry.
It was. What are we supposed to do?
Oh, it's just, yeah, I'm inviting to reflect on that. role play.
Okay.
And I think, well, from my perception, it wasn't so funny, like as in a comedy. And I'm really not a good actor myself. I'm just hosting role play classes because I like them. But yeah, I wonder what I could have done differently so it would have been a comedy more. Or I mean, you're saying, Marshall, that it was a comedy.
It's fine. Not necessarily a comedy. We acted. That's the thing. And I think you were great. Thank you.
It felt very earnest for me, the topic. Maybe that's the problem.
So one
Sure,
thing,
go ahead.
one thing that we find entertaining is when something changes. My impression is that it was set up as a stalemate. It's set up that you have two people with opposing views. So that's how it started. Did it change over the course of the dialogue, or did it end in the same way that it started? Because if there's no character change or no change in the situation between the characters, then nothing has happened. And if nothing happens, it's not interesting.
Yeah, my character was thinking, oh yeah, it's a good idea to plant trees, but I didn't bring that into the story. So I wasn't so opposed to taking money for air anymore during the story, but I didn't bring that information into the story. I just dragged out the next argument from my box saying, no, what you're saying is stupid.
Nelly, you're laughing as you say that, but I don't understand why it's funny. I think you're just agreeing with me. You say
Yes.
you drew out the next canned argument. We all know what the arguments are. They're going to just be anything, but they're just two people who are not listening to each other. I mean, it's not necessary, you know. I think you set yourselves up with a difficult. I think you set it. The setup created the difficulty. Really, the way you set it up is where the problem began, and it would have been a little tricky to fix it. I hear an echo from myself. It's a little distracting. I don't know where that's coming from, but I guess we don't have time to try it again. I would be open to trying that one again and seeing how we could workshop it differently. But I think the setup of having two people who just disagree, if that's all you're going to do is go back and forth, I don't know. It doesn't seem like that would be interesting.
Yeah, the scene, the story that we had envisioned before saying action, before going on the stage, was not complete. We didn't have an element of the story which would change.
Well, it's not quite what I'm saying. I think actually you set yourselves up in a too restricted way. So you didn't give yourselves room to open up. Like you basically played a stereotype. You each played a stereotype. And then, so a stereotype, you both played the same stereotype, which is the strongly opinionated person. Okay. Then what? So you have two strongly opinionated people together. They're both saying their arguments for whatever topic. It could have been any issue. And then what?
Negotiation. the process of negotiation could be comedy.
Did you negotiate in your character?
I tried.
You tried. What stopped you?
The
Let me guess. Let me guess. What
Okay.
stopped you was the other character disagreeing with you.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really
So
strong.
that's not a negotiation.
Yeah.
That's the setup. You both start from disagreeing, and then you try to convince each other. If that's a negotiation, then what is not negotiating? You're both not listening to each other. You want to convince each other of your opinion, and neither of you is willing to do that. If you want to call that negotiation, what is the opposite of that?
Well, I think in the beginning we should have all this ready. I thought we could have, we could do that while we're doing that. I mean, the improvisation, but I think it was wrong.
You would need to do it again. I think there's a couple of things you could learn from doing this role play again to discover what the problem is, because there's a few problems. I don't think you need a script. I don't think you need a clear plan, but you need a yes and attitude. Otherwise, you're just doing no but, no but, no but, which is the opposite of improv. You can't do no but improv, because then the two people just walk away from each other and don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm just wondering if it's, I mean, the yes and I'm aware of that I need to create a story together. We need to take in what the other actor is saying, and then not negate that. And but I'm still wondering if it's then possible to have a disagreement with somebody while I'm playing a disagreement.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yeah, almost. And please open WhatsApp.
Yeah.
We have another class today on WhatsApp. By
On
Mohammed
WhatsApp?
Us-
Really?
Yeah. So now, can you post the link here? or-
Yeah.
We have one WhatsApp group where a teacher is teaching once a week for 1 hour, and yeah.
Can you tell me more about it? Because I don't have your WhatsApp group.
I think James will post the link in the chat here on Zoom.
Yeah.
And you can join the group and just I think it's really good. But it's usually about some specific topic and then some questions and people answer, and the teacher introduces some vocabulary and you discusses about the topic.
Who is the teacher?
He's called Muhammad Usama.
Okay.
And he's from Pakistan.
Sounds great.
There you go. There's the link.
And thanks for attending my class, everyone.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you for hosting.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
See you again.
Bye,
More
everyone.
about it. Because I don't have.
You got
James,
Marshall.
thank you. See you again.